over the globe, as you point out, of course, they're going to be predominantly individuals who are going to be black and brown, who are being trafficked across the southern border. This is heartbreaking. This is soul-crushing. And again, she is the individual who is responsible for this human smuggling and human trafficking catastrophe. And then, of course, on the receiving end, what communities are bearing the brunt of the border invasion? It's, of course, the whole country, the whole working class, the whole middle class. But disproportionately, we know from years and years of data on the impacts of illegal immigration, disproportionately, the burden is falling on Latino American communities and black communities. This is firmly established in the data about the social, economic, public service impacts of large, unskilled, vast illegal migration. So in every sense, she is sabotaging the interests of American citizens in general and black and Latino citizens in particular.
She claims to be concerned about people. She talks about Gaza and so forth. Why doesn't she talk about the United States? Under her watch as border czar, or at least vice president, more than 85,000 young people have gone missing in this country. Where are they? Don't we have a right to ask Kamala Harris, what have you done about it? Where are those children?
Remember, Mark, the precipitating event, going back to your first question, for her appointment as border czar was the unprecedented flood of what's known as unaccompanied alien children, UAC, at the southern border, which basically means illegal aliens who are 17 and younger who are ostensibly traveling alone. When the Biden administration came in and they began to immediately lift all of the Trump border policies, the cartels, in turn, began pushing the most lucrative, financially lucrative form of illegal immigration, which is child smuggling and child trafficking. So again, as you remember, those numbers exploded. The shelters were overwhelmed. What did the Biden administration do under border czar Harris? Instead of repatriating those minors through a safe and orderly process back to their home countries and families, they instead pushed them as rapidly as possible into the arms of the smuggling networks in the United States who paid to bring them here. That's how 85,000 minors went missing. Now that number, by the way, is only a fraction of the number that actually went missing. That's the number that HHS has conceded to. The real number is vastly higher. And again, border czar Harris is responsible for every one of those missing children.
We'll be right back.
They had the dream. They had the idea. They never stopped trying to come up with something. Good enough was not good